2 years of excessive testing and development, the hit game archive library is about to release to the public. The Project Moon community has been waiting for a game like this for a long time, and Darlu and his developers made that dream into a reality. Before its official release, Archive had already hit 10 million visits on their game. It might be safe to say that this game is going to be one of the best ongoing games. For those of you who have been on my journey with me since day one, you would know that I've streamed Archive multiple times and uploaded content on it twice on my channel. Well, here's some unnecessary side lore. Before Archive Library, I was a mod in Darlu's old project, which is called Mountfall. And because of that, I was able to get a pass into Archive Library's testing phase from the start. And to see the game from how it was back then to now almost at its release date now is so satisfying. And I really commend you, Darlu. I really do. For those who don't know what Archive Library is, this game is based off the Project Moon game called Library of Ruina. To be honest with you, I've never played Library of Ruina, so you can trust me when I say this. You don't need to play the game to get Archive Library. I don't want to hold you guys long for this intro, so I will say one last thing. I want to let you guys know this video isn't just a notification that the game is releasing. It's my only way of showing appreciation, saying thanks for giving me the opportunity to hang out with the community, but not only that, giving me the opportunity to actually test the game. So, thank you, Darlu. When you join the game, the first thing I recommend you do is check the Trello. Let me tell you why. The Trello is updated almost every day, or at least when there's a new update. These are updated by the archived helpers, and it's the official, kind of the official archived Trello. As you can see in the Trello, there's a whole bunch of information. For example, the skill tree information, you could check that out, see what that's about. There's a whole bunch of dungeons that you could go find. They give you the location in the Trello. And there's a whole bunch of NPCs you can talk to. But not only that, there's a whole bunch of skills/pages you could also check out. Again, the Trello is very useful. You don't have to consume all of the information at once in the Trello, but I advise you to just take a look around, It doesn't hurt. But once you're done with the Trello, get back into the game and then you start off with your origin. It'll ask you a whole bunch of questions, and I'm not the type to tell you what you should pick, so just pick what you want to pick. But after that, you're going to be in a subway station. Now, this is the part where you freeball your progression. Me personally, I feel like you should go to Sentenza and then pick up some contracts from there. Contracts are basically just quests that you do for you to grade up very easily. Depending on the grade of the contract, the difficulty may vary. For example, if I was to pick a grade 1, it would be more difficult. To summarize the grading system, you start at grade 0, and you go from grade 0, grade 9, all the way to grade 1. Grade 1 being the highest grade you can get into the game. Now, you can get EXP by doing a whole bunch of stuff. One is doing contracts. These are missions that you can get in Sentenza, something I'll be talking to you about after. You can also do events that spawn in the world, like world events in Deep Ocean. Killing NPCs. Killing NPCs that walk around the map. If you really want to progress fast, I recommend you go into the Knights of the Backstreets. This is just the Backstreets, but in PD. But like I said, there's a whole bunch of other ways that you can get EXP to grade up. Like, you can do library, get a group of people. If you're lucky, get a tester, But you get the point. There are like so many ways for you to progress in this game. It's just a matter of how you want to progress. The combat system in this game is unique as they use a mechanic called light. In the cello, it says, using light, you're able to cast pages/skills due to a certain requirement. Now, in the cello, it actually shows you these requirements. Now, for grade 9 to grade 7, you can only use 3 light. From grade 6 to grade 4, you could use 4 light. From grade 3 to grade 2, you could use 5, and grade 1, you could use a maximum of 6 light. The reason why it makes this combat very unique is because you'd actually have to think about what you need to do before you do it. As for example, if you're trying to hit a combo, you need to think about how much light you need before you actually do it. Now it comes to the question, how do you obtain light? Now, one of the ways is by hitting a target with an M1 string. As soon as you flourish them, that's 1 light added on. Another is hitting a target with a charged attack. That's adding on 1 light. Guard breaking an opponent and parrying a move that guard breaks both give you 1 light. Now moving on to pages. Now, like I told you before, pages are very easy to get. It's just you need to know how to use them. Some pages mix up with other pages and some pages are complete counters to other pages. Again, you just gotta study the game, dude. The pages have a dice system which makes you do more damage the higher you roll. Said rolls can be affected by sanity, with the chances of rolling higher being boosted. Some traits /effects /skill tree talents buff your rolls. You can also clash with certain pages, which compares both dice rolls with the opposing parties 3 times each. While deciding on the winner through the highest rolling page, the winner of the clash automatically reusing their page to attack the loser. And that's basically the summary of the archived combat. Again, all you need to do is find your flow and you'll make it out. Some people resort to other techniques like flicking and all other shenanigans, but yeah. Hey, we're at the end of the video. To conclude, there's not much to say other than I hope you guys enjoy the game when it releases in the next 15 days. Other than that, I just want to reiterate, hey, thank you Darlu for putting your time and effort into this game. We also had a whole bunch of other developers and stuff like that. If you guys do want to play this game, link is in the description below to the Discord and the game link. Get ready for the game. If you do want to also, indulge in some Project Moon, then I guess I'll put like a Steam link to Project Moon games. But hey, what I will say is, if you guys want to join me and play the game with me, I'm in the Discord. I be there, not daily, not every day, but I'll be playing from time to time, bro. Other than that, enjoy the game.
Goodbye.